Yes, it is. It looks like it was handmade.
I know this is a pretty random
What happened to
question.
his
This
other
should
eye?
be okay for the
Colton
file,
has
right?
one eye. Remember, he gave up the eye for
my first green cards.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Now think about how wise he would be if he gave up both eyes.
You ever heard of a blind seer?
All right. We
Jinx, give me a soda.
live.
Don't trust the oracles at Delphi. They're sniffing toxic fumes.
Cameras on. Jill, you have control if somebody needs to be let in or anything like that. You can do the admit.
And give me the voucher.
Okay.
Yeah, that is also true. If we may it not be so, but if we have somebody come in that needs to be escorted out, you can toss them out.
Oh my god!
You can
that's
right click on a
perfect.
person's name and mute them, or right click on them and
Just using very kind words.
the reason
remove.
that they did it on rocks is like
you can remove them or put them in the waiting room. Either one is fine, but only if there's a problem. And I don't anticipate one, but better safe than sorry.
I remember when I started reading.
Okay, I got about half of
playing
that
cards
because so
first
many people are
because I didn't want to ask my
Well,
mom
yeah.
for tarot cards, so I just
Oh, just the number.
If in the unlikely event that we have somebody come in who's causing problems, if you right click on somebody's name, there is an option under the list of things that pops up that says put in waiting room or remove. You can do either one. I don't anticipate us having to do that, but just so that you're aware that is your power now.
Okay.
Because we won't be able to see the screen. So if somebody shows up and like tries to put something on the screen or starts playing music that they shouldn't or anything like that, you can control that. Make sense?
Yeah, it does. And if somebody just wants to come in to join, I'll be able to see them somewhere on my screen, right?
Yeah, it'll pop up right on your screen and it says, so and so is waiting to be admitted or something like that, and you can just click on admit.
Okay.
All right, we are on YouTube. Grove members, Grove people, please gather around. Who is handling my camera tonight?
I can do it.
Okay. This is the camera. Everybody gather around, gather around, gather around. We are beginning.
Well, the beginning is the end. We're done.
So when we had you go around, I
So,
go right, you go down, I go down middle.
I always keep the person who is acting in the picture, right?
If you can, if you can get close enough to where you're near them or something like that. If it's something like we're standing and facing the shrine, if you can catch from the side so that you can catch the person and what they're doing, that's awesome too. All right. Let us take a deep breath. I call on the bards of old. We need this already.
Sweet gods.
May we be blessed with eloquence. May our lips be as swift as silver. May our tongue drip with honey. May we be inspiring. May we be inspired. So be it.
So be it.
And I call on the gods of technology. Lightning fast. Broad. Open. May our bandwidth remain steady. May our technology remain firm. May we broadcast to all of the world, and may all the world be able to receive us. So be it.
So be it.
And now, let our cleansers cleanse the space while we step outside.
Got it, Janitor.
Our ancient sediments.
What are you doing living in Georgia? Honestly, turning a fruit into a bed.
Please turn on the nature shrine.
Flip that switch. We did the blessing.
Okay.
Is that the on?
Something simple.
Oh, where's the fire stick?
Careful.
That's the ancestor shrine, right at the ancestor.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Okay, Sage. Let's just take paper. Read
having one of those holding type.
Wait a minute, you're not old enough to be a sage. Jackass.
One of your card tables, shaped tables. I don't mean one of your bricks. I just mean your I think there'd be more space for you.
Okay, Maestro.
Right.
Hey.
By the light of fire,
by the might of
water, by the light of fire,
these
stones are made whole and holy.
By the
Light
might
of
of
water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy.
By
By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones be made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones be made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones be made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones be made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones be made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones be made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones be made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones be made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones be made whole and holy. By the might of water, by the light of fire, these stones are made whole and holy.
This is sacred space. Let all thoughts and words beyond this point focus on the sacred. Work, finances, household obligations have no place in this sanctuary. Anger, fear, frustration have no place in this sanctuary. Hatred, spite, infatuation have no place in this sanctuary. Leave them and all that would hinder our worship here among the profane. And as you enter this space, may nature's blessed waters purify your body. May the fires ignite your spirit. May the waters purify your body. May the fires ignite your spirit. May you bring everybody else in.
May these fire ignite your spirit. May these waters purify your body. May this water purify your body. May this fire ignite your spirit. May the water purify your body. May this fire ignite your spirit. May this water purify your body. May this fire ignite your spirit. May this water purify your body. May this fire ignite your spirit.
Come we now as a people together at the sacred well. Come we now as a people together in the warmth and the light of the flame. Come we now as a people together at the sacred well. Come we now as a people together in the warmth and the light of the flame. Come we now as a people together at the sacred well. Come we now as a people together in the warmth and the light of the flames. We come to this place to venerate the mighty kindreds. May we be blessed by those denizens of the many realms as we give praise and offerings in their honor on this sacred night. We are here to honor the kindreds.
We are here to honor the kindreds.
Please remain standing as you are able. We begin with Jill, acknowledging the host of all druid rites. Oh my gosh, please pray again. I'm praying. But first, let us share in this grain as we lift our song to our mother, the earth. With song number 4, we are one with the mother. We are one with the mother, we are one with the earth, we are one with each other by our lives, by our birth. We are one with the mother, we are one with the earth, we are one with each other by our lives, by our birth. We are one with the mother, we are one with the earth, we are one with each other by our lives, by our birth. Jill?
Great-grandmother of many, you who were first in this land, it was you who knew the hearts of Wolf and his brother Coyote, and it was through your wisdom that you chose Coyote to bear the sack containing all of the people. And it was you who knew that at the crucial moment, Coyote would open the sack, releasing the people upon the earth. So too, it was you who knew that though many of the people would be scattered like seeds on the wind, the last out of the sack would remain here, in this place, walking in your footsteps. So too do we, a new people, walk here, where your feet once compressed the earth. And we too give you our love and our honor, and look to your wisdom to guide our steps. Great-grandmother of the earth, we honor you.
Great-grandmother of the earth, we honor you. And now Viviana will lead us as we turn our attention to our patron and his shrine.
O silver-tongued messenger of the gods, I call to you, you who are guardian, guide, and patron of this grove. For our traveling luckbringer, your shrine is your presence. We welcome you in this sanctuary. Swift-footed Hermes, your presence is welcomed.
Swift-footed Hermes, your presence is welcome. This one, can't light this one. This one's broken. Somebody, you got it? You may be seated, and please mute your mics. It is time for us to take a moment to contemplate the season and the reason for this rite, as Viviana explains.
The wheel of the years turn and time continues and marches onward, drawing one year close in preparation for the opening of the next. And here we stand on the cusp, the lisp, the edge, the now on the border between what was and what will be. Today we are neither here nor there, standing instead in the twilight between old and new, life and death. In ancient times, people understood borders and boundaries. They understood that beyond these lines of demarcation were other beings, gods, goddesses, demigods, all sorts of spirits of the natural world, and perhaps most disturbing, the shades of those who had passed beyond those boundaries, leaving us behind. Priestesses, priests, druids, seers, shamans, and other wise and learned leaders studied the signs and calculated the days. They created calendars so they could, as accurately as possible, identify these powerfully magical in-between times in order to prepare their people to receive these other beings with joy and in safety. Then this particular magical boundary has been marked by many cultures and known by many names. Dia de los Muertos, All Saints' Day, and Samhain, among others. Now, as darkness becomes more powerful, stealing ever more time from the light, as the sweet winds of autumn give way to the bitter blasts of winter, as tortoises, lizards, and other denizens of our desert hunker down into the warmth of their burrows, as plastic armored warriors meet on fields and frozen lakes to compete in old rivalries, and as students seriously buckle down to their studies, abuzz with the season's candy treats, we gather at our tables laden with the bounty of this past year. Our settings are placed, and the food is warm and ready. We are prepared to light the candles and throw open the doors to receive guests long gone. This past year has been one of personal struggles as income has become ever more rapidly consumed by expenses, robbing us of the spare cash that we would normally commit to entertainment. The pandemic has been contained with its annual death toll now accepted as commonplace, much like the flu or other diseases that continue to stalk family and friends, especially in these dark months. The recent aggressions of countries thought to have been finally abandoned, such bring new worries and violent reactions to the world. Even here at home, everywhere, we are beset by new concerns, new challenges. And so, they make this time to consult with and find comfort in our ancestors, all the more valuable.
And so, let me scroll to the next page. And so let us lift our voices as one folk as we make our offerings in reverence and in joy. And now we will recall the cosmos as it was in the beginning. Through our collective memory, let it be born anew. But let us begin before the beginning with Stanley, compositor for this rite. Who's got the black scroll?
Do you have to do the incense for them? Do you have to do like the incense thing for them? Or?
I call out to Mother Nature, O wise matron of whom we should not mess, wrapped in a shawl of many colors. O Lady of vast variety, experimenter and incubator, life giver and life taker. Come, O Earth Keeper, and aid us as we renew the cosmos. Through you let the present and the beginning merge. Let this sanctuary become as the mundi, the liberty stump, the center of all.
And with the causator in place, our seer Gavin will now guide us in renewing the cosmos.
Settle yourself, my friends. Get comfortable. Take a deep breath. You just got here. Now, all together, take a deep breath. As you exhale, let your mind empty. Let thoughts and worries flow outward with your breath. Breathe in again, pulling in the world, and let your cares drift away. Breathe in. Now cast your mind back, back, back. Let your mind wander into the deep dark. Jill.
In the beginning, there was darkness, for the day begins in the night, and the vast emptiness was formless. But in the sea of chaos, matter gathered into a lifeless ball, churning with heat, pulsing with the heartbeat of the cosmos. Then the earth heaved and the elements separated, and above the roiling mass, clouds gathered. Beginning as thin wisps of moisture drifting, the growing mists joined and ascended until the sky above thickened with evaporated liquid, drawing a blanket across the newly formed firmament. And these clouds, too, took up the pulse of the cosmos. Then from the darkness, the gathered waters fell. Coming first as a fine mist to cool and soothe, the gentle rains grew into a mighty deluge, covering the raw, stratified earth in a thick layer of frothing liquid. And these waters took up the heartbeat, ebbing and flowing, a steady balm on the world.
Then, above the throbbing pulse, the sky grumbled and the light flashed. In thick, dark clouds, tentative flickers sparked randomly, and grumbles echoed ominously, until the night was dark and silent no longer. Then the light reached out with forked fingers to stroke the waters, to prod the land not yet covered. And in that moment, the land and the waters were joined with the fires from the skies above. And the heartbeat of the cosmos pulsed throughout the new world until life filled all of the realms. And the day began.
Newly formed and forever existed, which has been misplaced. And so here we are in the present, which is the beginning. The cosmos is renewed, and we are rewoven into it, above, below, between, as it was then, as it is now.
Newly born, forever in existence, these hallows in our sanctuary, well, fire pit, and shrines, mark the center of our cosmos to which all things are connected. Now gather yourselves, my friends, and let us get our powers pumping for the work ahead. By singing song number 17, Cosmos. Jonathan, please stand up. Adam, please stand up. Please take your spots. You guys don't have to stand up. They have a job to do. They're just not paying attention to their job.
It's a new job.
Song number 17.
Which shrine are you opening? What gate are you opening?
The fire. Well, gate, the gate.
You don't need that. You don't need that yet.
Songbook, not key. Thank you. We practiced.
Right.
3 times and start. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
May we meet at the crossroads where our hearts stand. Center of the cosmos, the beginning and the end. Forever leading onward to the many lands where we meet at the crossroads with our burdens in hand.
There's a way going westward toward the setting sun.
There's a way going westward where the shaping run. We were all going onward when our time has come. Down the lane going westward into a great beyond.
There's a way going eastward through a hidden door.
There's a way going eastward where the fairies dwell. There are gnomes, orcs, dryads, leprechauns as well on that path going eastward.
word.
In the secret lair, so come meet at the crossroads where I will stand. Center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are waves leading upwards to the many lands where we meet at the crossroads with offerings in hand.
There is a way going downward beneath the fertile sweep.
There's a way going downward where hidden treasures deep. In the smithy divine hammers, where sparks crash and leap. By that stream flowing downward into the molten deep.
There's a way going upward whereas your counties lie.
There's a way going upward where royal chariots fly. With offerings and omens of messengers on high. Who have flames soaring upwards to castles in the sky. So let's meet at the crossroads where I will stand. Center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are ways leading upward to the many lands where we meet at the crossroads with offerings in hand.
There's a way swirling roundward beyond the sodden dune.
There are ways swirling roundward, morning, night, and noon. From these waves and trenches, red and harpoon on the tide surging roundwards, following the moon.
There are stones at the center, a sacred Paris-style.
There are stones at the center, where tricksters may beguile. The weary and unwary who tarry for a while at the intersected center of the transcendental mile. Still we're here at the crossroads where I will stand. Center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are ways leading upward to the many lands as we wait at the crossroads with offerings in hand.
Yes, we're here at the crossroads, center of the cosmos. Oh, we're here at the crossroads, with offerings in hand.
Hold on to that power and all that energy for a moment longer, for it is time to stir the energy of creation. Together, let us join our powers to open the gates and the ways marked by these howlers, that they may link us directly to the realms beyond. Key.
Oh, shift dark soil, last cover of the day. Shake the stones, loosen the loam. To the left, to the right, to the front, to the rear. Shift and rend.
Shift and rend.
Reach westward in rendering dark soil.
And rend.
Traveling to the very ends of the earth.
And rend.
Shift and rend.
Shift and rend.
Shift the fissure breaching ever westward. Shift south the bedrock and shearing walls.
Shift
And rend the abyss here.
and rend.
Let the gate to the underworld, the realm of the dead, be open.
Let the ways be open.
O shell enchanted croak, first veil of life, bitter the barrier and sever the threads. To the rear, to the front, to the right, to the left. Stretch and tear, stretch and tear, stretch and tear, stretch and tear, stretch and tear. Spin eastward in your tear, enchanted croak, traveling to the very origins of the earth. And tear, stretch and tear, stretch and tear. Stretch and tear. From a rump, spinning eastwards, press out the fabric in rippling peace, and let the occult appear. Stretch and tear. Stretch and tear. Stretch and tear. Let the gate of the ethereal world, the realm of the netherlands, be open. Let the gate be open.
O churn, mighty waters, soothing balm of the world. Toss the waves, stir the currents, to the west, to the south, to the east, and to the north. Churn and turn, churn and turn, churn and turn, stretching downward into your churning mighty waters, draining deep into the bowels of the earth. Churn and turn, churn and turn, churn and form a whirlpool spinning ever downwards, forcing out the cooling liquid in running walls, and let a tunnel appear.
And turn,
Churn and turn, churn and turn. Let the way to the netherworld, the domain of the earth deities, be open.
the ways are open.
I gather this perpetual fire that its flame may blaze the way across the crossroads, or the way to the crossroads.
I draw out the spring water that a Cyrus flow may usher the way to the crossroads.
O stir, mighty fire, gift from the skies above, lift to the air, stir the winds. To the east, to the south, to the west, to the north, twist and burn.
Twist.
Reach skyward in your burning mighty fire,
burn.
rising up from the very core of the earth.
Twist.
Twist and burn.
Twist.
Form a fire whirl spinning ever upward. Twist out the swirling flames in rising walls and let a tunnel appear.
Twist and
Let the
burn.
way to the heavens
Twist
and
and
the domain of the sky deities be open.
Let the ways be open.
And let this giant skull, this oversized reminder of what lies beyond and ahead, stand with us at the center of the ways. Let it glow with an inner light that all may know and see that this is a crossroads between the ways. And so as you have a so it is, the ways are open.
The ways are open.
My friends, the ways stand open at this intersection, yet we remain firm on the land, on the earth, which is our home. Let us sound out the call then, and issue invitations to our kindreds, that they may join us here at the crossroads, the center, which is the beginning, the end. First, somebody will call a gatekeeper.
I will call the gatekeeper.
Because somehow that didn't get up my thing. It's still a guardian and one of these crossroads to the realms.
O Grim Reaper, Lord of Death, I call to you. Come, O Black Robe Stalker, you who hold fast to fate's schedule that no pleading or conniving can avoid. When the appointed hour comes, may none here be destined to your care tonight. O keeper of time's swiftly falling sands, with the crook of a skeletal finger or the sweep of the harbinger scythe you collect and escort, may none here need your services tonight. Scythe bearer, faceless terror, pain soother, soul mover, long last awaited specter, come into our sanctuary. Be first before our dearly departed, but may none here brush your cloak. Ghoulish Grim Reaper, be welcome among us!
Grim Reaper, be welcome among us. Dan, a little bit clearer. Scythebearer, we are entrusting you with these keys to our sanctuary and pray that you stand vigil before these open ways during our rite. Keep watch, Grim Reaper, that the flames do not burn out of control, that the whirlpool does not rise out of the well, and that the unwelcome, the dangerous, the inimical pass not into the space to disturb our worship. There is a magical order to these. There is just also a very hot fire in my face. Hang on to that. Fire's a little bit warm tonight, guys. And now, my friends, let us turn our attention to the Ancestor Shrine as Gavin calls to the Ancient Ones.
To all those whose bones lie in this land, whose hearts are tied to it, whose memory holds it, ancient tribes tribed this place, we offer you welcome. To all our grandmothers and grandfathers, to our own beloved dead, bloodkin, heartkin, ancient tribes of our blood, we offer you welcome. To all those elder ones who guide their people, poets and seers, judges and magicians, wise women and men of ancient days, we offer you welcome. Ancient ones, be welcome among us.
Ancient ones, be welcome among us. Now let us turn our attention to the Nature Spirit Shrine as Stanley calls to the Noble Ones.
To all the spirits of the mountains and trees, all you ancient and bearded fathers, and to settle inspired children, spirits of the land, we offer you welcome. To all the spirits of rivers and streams, to the cloud sisters and rain sisters, to fresh spring daughters, spirits of the waters, we offer you welcome. To all the spirits of the creatures of the earth, you beasts who walk or fly or crawl or swim, spirits of the creatures, we offer you welcome. Noble ones, be welcome among us.
Noble ones, be welcome among us. And finally, we return our attention to the Sacred Center as Anima calls to the Shining Ones.
The gold, the silver cups. And there'll be 3.
To all the primordial ones, progenitors of all that is, oldest of all, shapeless and faceless, powers of all, most ancient of gods, we offer you welcome.
Just pour it on.
To all the shining ones, first children of the mother, wisest and mightiest, loving and comforting, gods and goddesses, we offer you welcome. To the gods and goddesses of this place, ancient and powerful, known to us or unknown, gods of this place, we offer you welcome. Shining ones, be welcome among us.
Shining ones, be welcome among us.
Stanley.
My friends, we have come now to the most important part of our rite. In a moment, we will invite the guests of honor to their seats and offer them our gifts and our praises. Before we do that, though, let us take a moment to gather up that which we will offer. There are many items on the tables behind the big bench which are appropriate for offerings. If you did not bring an offering of your own, you are welcome to choose something from the items the Grove has provided for that purpose. And we extend the use of these provided items to our remote guests as well. If you have an offering made on your behalf, please click your microphone and state what you would like to have so that we can have it prepared for you. If you'd like to make an offering at your personal shrine instead, you are welcome to do that as well, but please at this moment just prepare, do not offer yet. Everyone, go get your offerings.
Please make an offering for me, Bij. Anything will do.
Anything? Do you want alcohols? Do you want oil? Do you want herbs?
I have fresh rosemary for remembrance.
Anima, can you bring over the camera? So they can see what we have available.
We have alcohol. We have peeps. The gods like the peeps. They go fun in the fire. We have rosemary for remembrance. We have.
I'm setting yours up too.
So what would you like?
I don't know how much of that you heard. We have lots of stuff. What would you like us to do?
How about some peeps?
Peeps sounds good. We can put some peeps aside.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
We'll let you know when we're ready. We'll let you know when we're ready to offer, and you can make any comments you want to. And this is for the ancestors specifically. We're going to have individual ancestors in just a few minutes. Yeah. Everybody, get your stuff.
Or you can put it down now. Just put it down right there.
Point it at the.
Point at the something.
Glad you guys made it because I wasn't sure we were. The one and only So we're doing good. We're doing better. We're like sort of on crap. But that's why I told him don't worry about it. And honestly, yeah, you had just started.
Pardon, moi.
Absolutely. I got something I'd like you to.
Entschuldigung. Entschuldigung.
Not really, no. I use that. You're brave. Alcohol and oil. Are you setting a standard? Two-face.
But everybody.
Save the oil. Don't waste it.
How are we doing? I've lost my computer thing again.
Over
To,
there?
like attach it to my wrist or something. Are you like a football player?
I'm sorry, I'm not a quarterback.
Or put it in your little bag. You have a little bag.
I mean, to be fair.
To
be fair. To be fair.
All right.
I'm going.
Especially for my remote guests, just because I think we skipped doing that in our pre-ritual briefing, we will be calling individual ancestors as well as specific broader ancestors. If you have anybody you would like to invite, give a thought to who they are and how you would describe them so that others would recognize them and that they would recognize that they're being invited to this space. We'll be doing that in just a minute. Otherwise,
There are no tarantulas out
yeah, where are we at? We're at I need a drink. All right, everybody ready? My friends, please bring your attention back to the center, sacred center. If you need more time to collect your offering gifts or to arrange an offering on your behalf, please continue in the text chat window. But it is time to call our guests of honor, and your attention and energies will make it easier for them to join us.
How does it?
Welcome to the divine beings, to the heroes and honored dead, and the fairies, gnomes, and other beings of nature. To all of you who have gathered at our sanctuary, we pray you join us in showing worth to our guests of honor for this holy rite. And first, Viviana will issue a formal invitation to the ancestors of the occult. Stanley will invite our ancestors of pagan theology, and I will invite the ancestors, some ancestors of America. You know which row is your row, right?
Yeah. Mine's the rocks, I know.
All right.
I call to the occultists throughout history who have sought to reveal hidden truths to themselves and the world. I call to the cartomancers who looked into the future using the symbols and images on cards. I call to Marie-Anne Lenormand, considered in France to be the greatest cartomancer that ever lived, who sparked the occult world's interest in divining the future with cards. I call to Antoine Court de Gobelin, who first saw magic in the images of the major arcana. I call to Pamela Coleman Smith, whose paintings not only shaped how most future decks would look, but what symbols and meanings we would interpret. I call to the mystics, who sought to better understand the nature of the divine through study and direct experience. I call to Moses Galeon, receiver of the Zohar, which would become the inspiration for countless Jewish, Christians, and Hermeticists who sought to understand the nature of the divine. I call to Abraham Abulafia, who taught all who would listen how to connect with the divine through dance, chanting, breathing, and the imagination of sacred letters. I call to Dion Fortune, who connected pagan, hermetic, and Christian understandings of the divine in the form of both fictional stories and occult texts. I call to the spellcasters, who would show us how ceremony can bend the present to our will. I call to Abramelin of Worms, who designed a ritual so difficult that it has driven many to madness, yet so powerful that occultists continue to try it to this day. I call to Henrik Cornelius Agrippa, who outlined the magic in all things on heaven and earth, forming the systems occultists would use in generations to come. I call to Arthur Edward Waite, who studied ceremonial magic with the mind of a scholar and the heart of a wizard and shared his insights with the world. All you occultists who find hidden truths in cards, ceremonies, and the heavens, be welcome among us.
Be welcome among us. I call out to you now, O pagan ancestors of wise thought, you philosophers, theologians, and poets, progenitors and perpetuators of pagan thought throughout the centuries. First to the wise progenitors of perpetuators. To you, Plato, who helped lay the foundation of pagan theology. To you, Marcus Aurelius, one of the 5 good emperors, who through your own musing formed a pillar of pagan philosophy, Stoicism. And to Plotinus, who took Plato's view and expanded them into the 3 main hypostases, the one, intellect, and soul. And to you, Hypatia, famed Alexandrian teacher, philosopher, theologian, scientist, who taught all alike without regard to religious predilections, killed by fanatics because you knew too much. If there ever was someone who could be called a pagan martyr, Hypatia, you will be the one chosen. Your presence in this sanctuary is welcome. I also call out to the theologians of pioneering thinkers in the age of enlightenment. To you, Gorgias Gymnasius Plothion, Greek scholar and one of the most renowned philosophers of the late Byzantine era, who rejected Christianity in favor of a return to a worship of the classical Hellenic gods, mixed with ancient wisdom based on Zoroaster and the Magi. To you, John Toland, Irish rationalist, philosopher, and freethinker, author of the Panthelisticon, a sort of liturgic service made up of passages from pagan authors, as well as a history of Celtic religion and the Druids. To you, Henry Hurrell, who founded in London the oldest neo-Druid order in the world, the Ancient Order of Druids. To you, Erwan Berthold, Breton poet, writer, and a neo-Druidic bard who helped to establish links with Welsh neo-Druidism being conceived as the Gorsedd. The presence here in the sanctuary is welcome. And finally, I call out to the more modern thinkers and philosophers. To you, Alistair Crowley, eccentric English occultist, philosopher, ceremonial magician, poet, painter, novelist, and mountaineer, who influenced thinking on magic and the esoteric thought. To you, Raymond Buckland, you who formed the first museum of witchcraft and magic in the United States in 1968, bringing Wicca to popularity. To you, Scott Cunningham, who brought Wicca to those who wished to practice alone. And to you, Margot Adler, who brought paganism to academia, whose books, Drawing Down the Moon, provided the first comprehensive look at the modern nature-based religions in the United States. Your presence here in the sanctuary is welcome. Pagan thinkers and theologians, be welcome among us.
Among us.
Be welcome among us. Hey, look, I have a dead microphone again. Apparently, it's killing microphones now.
call some lesser-known ancestors of America. To you, Elizabeth Freeman, who successfully sued for your freedom. To you, Alice Paul, who fought for women's suffrage. And to you, Mildred and Richard Loving, who earned your right to marry. We honor you, who held the mirror of justice to our national face, that those that came after might not suffer your scars. And to you, Sacagawea, who were the voice and face of Lewis and Clark expedition. To you, Mary Thorpe, who helped fully map the ocean's floor. And you, Neil Armstrong, who first set foot on the moon. We honor you, who traverse sea and sky, that those that came after might reach ever further. And to you, Lewis Latimer, who made the light bulb shine more than a few nights. To you, Caress Crosby, who freed women from the confines of corsets. And you, Chester Carlson, who brought copying to the masses. We honor you, whose ingenuity cured everyday frustrations, that those that came after might aspire unencumbered to even greater accomplishments. Ancestors of America, be welcome among us.
Ancestors of America, be welcome among us.
And now, let us call to our individual ancestors, those who we knew, those who we would have liked to have known, those whose lives have inspired us, and those whose lives have brought us to the place we are tonight. I invite you then to each come forward to name an ancestor you'd like to invite to our tables for dinner this evening. Please use the skip the raise hand thing. Please come off the mute and speak up if you would like to take a turn. We are all going to line up over here by the ancestor shrine. Bring your offering with you and the name of who you're going to call. Now, let you see this. I'm putting it in my pocket so I don't lose it again. Where's the lighter? Lighter. Oh, I had a brand new one for this.
I will start by remembering my designated spot.
Whom do you call?
Yeah,
I'm calling my godparents, Lavina and Roger, who I've raised since I was 6 weeks old, who taught me how to ride a bike, who taught me. Roger was always known. Everyone thought he was Jimmy Durante when they saw him. He had that energy, that laughter, that wit. And Lavina's heart was big as all the world, even though she was a little woman. And,
you skipped ahead my questions.
Oh. I've done this before, I'm sorry.
To whom do you call? How shall we know them? And what do you bring them?
And I have rosemary for remembrance, which I'm going to put in the big fire there because it's... Also, everyone, I brought roses. Take a rose, remember somebody with it, and you may put it in the fire to remember them. Or take it home, whatever you like. I brought a rose for everyone.
To Rosemary and Arthur?
It was to Lavina and Roger. Rosemary was what I'm burning.
Lavina and Roger, be welcome among us. I'm going to remind you all, be welcome among us is for everybody every time. To whom do you call?
To the women of my family, clear back to Iroquois Great Grandma White.
And how shall we know her?
Them. All the women.
Well, I don't have all day to name every one of your women and describe every one of them. Whom are you calling and how shall we know them?
Leanne Allen.
Leanne Allen, how shall we know her?
How to fight back.
And what did you bring her?
I think she might like this one. It's the Blueberry Mead.
To Leanne, who knows how to fight back. Welcome among us. To whom?
I call one of my answers Thomas Jefferson Stanage. He was born in Ireland and came to the United States and fought in the Revolutionary War. And was captured for the British at one point.
You guys just love skipping ahead. What did you bring him?
Some honey Tennessee honey whiskey.
To Thomas, who fought in the Revolutionary War. Be welcome among us. To whom do you call?
Grandma Anna Barskovich.
And how shall we know her?
Her Coke bottle glasses and her cards with their games and their divination.
To Grandma Anna, who's half blind. Be welcome among us.
Welcome
I forgot. What are you bringing her?
Olive oil and the sunflowers on my head.
Cool. Only put it in the bowl. It will burn, but it'll mess up the fire otherwise. Wonderful. To anybody on somebody to call? Joe?
Esper.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear somebody now. To whom do you call?
I call Rodney Fitch.
And how shall we know him?
You should know him by his dark sense of humor and friendliness, and he would be loving and kind to just anyone. Can you burn a yellow candle for him?
I have a yellow one available, absolutely.
Thank you.
And what did I bring for Rodney?
I brought him some mead and also green tea.
To Rodney with a really good sense of humor, I think is what we heard.
Dark sense of humor.
Dark sense of humor. It's a good sense of humor, it's just dark.
Yes.
Be welcome among us. Oh. To whom do you call?
John Kent.
And how shall we know?
He was a true high priest of the mysteries. He initiated me into magic.
And what did you bring him?
Agave.
Agave? I think we would do better than that in the here. To John Kent of the Dark Mysteries. Be welcome among us.
Be welcome among us.
Be welcome among us.
To whom do you call?
Be my cousin Jay.
Jay? And how shall we know him?
Right by his beard and his rugged outdoors type. Outdoorsman. Big shot of whiskey and some change for the road.
His name? Jay.
Jay.
To Jay with the big beard. Be welcome among us.
Be welcome among us.
Anybody else? Gavin? Did you do one already? You did one already. Jill, do you have anybody?
Is everyone there finished?
Yeah, more or less. I'm getting nods, pretty much everybody. We have lots of candles, so if you have an extra person to name, that would be too required. If you have somebody, we'd love to name somebody. Go ahead.
I'd like to name John Hufftalon.
And how shall we know him?
His love of music and art and the outdoors and a good time.
And what would you like us to offer him?
I think he would like a peep.
To John, who appreciates all of the arts and the outdoors. Be welcome among us.
Be welcome among us.
Be welcome among us.
Be welcome among us.
Vincent Bridges.
And how shall we know him?
He was a great charlatan and a trickster.
And what did you bring him?
Agave.
Agave. To the trickster, Vincent. Be welcome among us.
Be welcome among us.
Be welcome among us. Catch one more.
One more?
Yeah,
Who are you calling?
Uncle Johnny.
Uncle Johnny.
He'd be
And
the
what?
gardener. So
No.
This is garden always brought us vegetables, so.
Vegetables to him this time.
Yep. Return the
Awesome. To Johnny the gardener. You're welcome among us.
You're welcome among us.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
I'd also like to call to Marianne Elizabeth Kennedy,
And hash.
beloved wife, mother, and friend.
And what did you bring her? What are you bringing her?
If you have any Irish whiskey over there, she would love that.
We have whiskey. Do you have any Irish whiskey?
Jack Daniels.
That's
Jack
close,
Daniels.
close enough, close enough.
We'll give her good American Irish whiskey.
That's fine.
Marianne, right?
And Marianne, yes.
Marianne. Family lady, Marianne, be welcome among us.
Welcome among us.
Welcome among us.
I'm going to step for. Why? I am going to step aside for just 1 second. I want to do one myself.
Do you want me to ask the questions?
Sure. There are no little lizards to sacrifice.
Little poop.
You're right. Peeps it is.
I knew people want to sacrifice peeps.
Well, it would be more if the peeps would look like critters. Bless you.
Thank you.
Gesundheit.
My soul's trying to leave. To whom do you call?
Caleb?
How shall we know them?
A promising young man whose life ended too soon, an excellent actor, and a lover of all living critters.
What gifts do you offer them?
I brought him a fun marshmallow peep because I didn't have any little.
To Caleb, the friend to all animals.
Be welcome. Yes.
Be welcome among us.
Be welcome among us.
You took my lighter.
I'm my lighter now.
To whom do you call?
My parents and the long line of alcoholics behind them.
And how shall we know them?
My parents had a lively interest in books and learning, and a lively interest in everything, and exploring the world, and just a joy of whatever's out there. So that interest, that in life, in learning.
What did you bring them?
Alcohol, rum. They lived in Peruvian, and rum was very prevalent.
To Gavin's alcoholic parents
And ancestors.
And ancestors.
Yeah.
Be welcome among us.
You're welcome among us.
I got one more.
We got all the alcoholics. Jonathan, did you have anybody else?
That was it.
That was it. Stanley, Viviana, no?
To Great Aunt Sadie.
And how shall we know her?
She might not seem to be all there, but she holds her loved ones in her hands.
And what did you bring her?
White wine.
To the slightly deranged Sadie. Slightly. Be welcome among us.
Be welcome among us.
Be careful there. Look, it's salad dressing. Anybody else? In that case, we need to do some crazy Irish scrambling and move some tables. Woo!
Gee.
That's why I'm being so loud.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
I am. I'm starving.
I already had dinner.
Gratis.
Lunch, actually.
I think I'm on the phone.
A bit.
Are we doing them in this ritual?
Kind of put them by the benches and stuff.
So we can use the seat to, well, I'll put the long one so we can use it as a seat.
Alright. Let's put this one right.
Take an end.
Got it.
And as they get to share a feast,
Where would be the best spot for these?
I would look for a missing script. Possibly less.
Here.
Whichever one of you is huffing and puffing in your microphone, move your microphone. There we go. Thank you. Death is nothing at all. I have only slipped away to the next room. I am I, and you are you. Whatever we were to each other, that we still are. Call me by my old familiar name. Speak to me in the easy way that you always used. Put no difference into your tone. Wear no force, air of solemnity or sorrow. Laugh as we always laughed at the little jokes we enjoyed together. Play, smile, think of me, pray for me. Let my name be ever the household word that it always was. Let it be spoken without effect, without the trace of a shadow on it. Life means all that it ever meant. It is the same that it ever was. There is absolute, unbroken continuity. Why should I be out of mind because I am out of sight? I am but waiting for you, for an interval, somewhere, very near, just around the corner. All is well. And so we have given our love and our wealth to the seers, the theologians and thinkers, and the Americans. And now let our voices arise on the fire. Let our voices sound in the well. Let our voices resound from here to the realms beyond. Ancestors, accept our sacrifice.
Ancestors, accept our sacrifice.
And now we have one last set of offerings before we set the plate. Occultists, pagans, philosophers, and American ancestors, and personal ancestors. We have given our praise and our offerings, and now we ask that you indulge us as we offer to those others who have joined us today. May you bless us. May you bless them as you bless us. And now that our guest of honor has received the lion's share of our bounty, if there are any other offerings to be made to the mighty kindreds assembled among us today, to the deities, to the nature spirits, or any other ancestors you didn't want to name, you may take a moment to come forward and do so, or open your mics and speak up we will take care of making an offering on your behalf. This is our offering. You can do any being at all. This is not aligned with any kindred or culture. It doesn't matter. Meanwhile, the rest of us are going to start setting the table for dinner so that we may share our dinner with the ancestors whom we have invited to our place tonight. We have lots and lots of food, so please stay and have some food. That's something I shouldn't have. All right, so this is the ancestors' plate.
Can you throw these on there?
One. I don't need all of that. Just give me one.
Have a balanced meal.
So, We have given our love and our wealth to the seers, the theologians and thinkers, and the Americans, as well as to our personal ancestors. And now we have one last song to sing to the ancestors before we wind up. What is it, 14? Well of Memory?
$16.
16. I knew it was one of those.
Well,
This is our final offering to the ancestors. As I find it.
We are going to, song number 16, we are going to sing through it and you guys will come in on the second round.
we're doing the whole, in other words, he and I will do the song once and then everyone will.
And we are offering to our ancestors. Or to those ancestors. To those ancestors.
To those ancestors. Okay.
Right. As the sun sets.
Look into
the well of memory.
Look into
the well of time.
Look into
the well of ages.
I am yours.
You are mine. Listen to the ancient stories. Listen to the ancient songs. Listen to the ancient wisdom. I go on.
You go on. Deep within
our hearts are beating.
Deep within
our hearts we know. Our descendants will remember.
Our love flows.
Your love flows. Look into the well of memory. Look into the well of time. Look into the well of ages. I am yours, you are mine. Listen to the ancient stories. Listen to the ancient songs. Listen to the ancient wisdom. I go on, you go on. Deep within our hearts are beating. Deep within our hearts we know. Our descendants will remember. Our love.
Been a long time since I sang like that.
Ancestors, all you ancestors, accept this sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
My friends, we are in the presence of the many beings whom we have invited here to our right and who have sat with us during dinner. Now our seer Gavin will aid us in hearing what they have to share with us.
Let us be silent a moment.
No, we're not doing the story.
What?
You're just doing the omen.
I'm just doing the omen?
Dinner was our story.
Oh, that's true. I was in the, he hadn't even finished it.
I'm sorry. We're going to all stare at Gavin while he does the omen.
Go eat dessert. I pulled them, but I hadn't. Why didn't you warn me earlier?
My fault. It's the sun is setting.
All right, so the ancestors speak of man, of mankind.
Get your microphone on. Gavin.
Look at my nose. So the ancestors speak of man, of mankind, and it also tells us to remember that life goes on, and then it ends, and that and then it may start again. But it's humanity was the rune. So the nature spirits speak of I'm lost, sorry.
Nature are lost.
They're talking of the yew tree. They picked a tree. That makes sense. Oh, this is nice. It says they have an old English poem. The yew has rough bark without, but holds the flame within. Deeply rooted, it graces the land. And the yew sputters when it burns. It's got a lot of sap in it, so it again, that's another signal of life and death, of the circle of what's going on.
Gateways, passages.
The shining ones, they got the sun.
How appropriate for being shiny.
Yes, they've been really appropriate. I like that.
Sorry to put you on the spot, Gavin. That was not fair.
There it is. The sun that guides the seafarers who ferry across the fish's bath until the seahorses bring them to land. It's the light of the world. It is what energizes all of us on one way or another on some level. It is the basis of life on this planet. So the shining ones are honoring the sun.
We're saying goodbye to it. We're saying goodbye to it. Dark time of the year.
Well, they're saying remember it. We wouldn't be here without it, too.
There you go.
That's not it. And the being of the occasion, the Grim Reaper is talking about coming in on his horse. It's interesting.
Ancestors.
He came in.
Ancestors were being the occasion.
Yeah, the ancestors that.
Our individual act. It's very sad.
There it is. Horse. The horse signifies movement, mobility, a change of locale. If you're dead, that's a change of locale. The horse, it's the vehicle that enables us to shift from one location to another. So it's about having the skills, the background, whatever, to make change, to deal with change, to move on when the ancestors have left us, for one. You know, the ancestors don't want us to live in misery and mourning of missing them. You know, you're done mourning. You're not done mourning. You're never done mourning. But you are at the place you need to be when someone passes on. And when you think of them, you remember the good times and a smile crosses your face instead before you remember how much you miss them.
That is a powerful and timely message. In the days and weeks ahead, may we heed and be guided by the messages we have received. Now breathe deep, my friends, and settle yourselves. The ways stand open before us, paths and swirling tunnels that reach to the far realms. Amongst us here and in this sanctified space, and just beyond the borders between our realms, there is a crowd of guests who've answered our invitations, entering into a temporary relationship with us. As we have given our sacrifices of songs, poems, herbs, fine oils, and alcohols, and praise to the kindreds, now we will ask them for them to deliver their blessings to us in return. We know that these blessings will be magnified many times by their greatness. Now, as you are able, stand and speak truly. Is it your will to receive the blessings of the kindreds?
It is.
And will you receive these blessings without remorse, recrimination, or regret?
We will.
We will. Then ask of your own free will.
Give us the waters. 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 Give us the waters.
Mighty ancestors, we meet you at your shrine and offer you this vessel that you may fill it to overflowing with your blessings.
Give us the waters.
Give
Give
us
us
the
the
waters. Give us the
Give us
waters.
the
Give
waters.
us the waters.
Give us the waters.
Give us the waters.
Give us the
Give
waters.
us the waters.
Give us the waters.
Give us the
Spirits of
waters.
nature, we meet you at your shrine with this vessel that you may fill it to overflowing with your blessings. Give us the waters. 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 Mighty deities, we meet you at the crossroads with this vessel that you may fill it to overflowing the blessings.
Give us the waters.
Give us the
waters.
Give us the
Give us the
waters.
waters.
May the dead,
Give us the waters.
known dead and
Give us
unknown
the
dead,
waters.
all of our ancestors, we
Give us
meet
the
you
waters.
here
Give us the
and ask that you
waters.
fill this vessel
Give us the waters.
to overflowing with your
Give us
blessings.
the waters.
Give us
Give us the waters.
Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give
Give
us
us
the
the
waters.
waters. Give us the
Vessel
waters.
is filled to overflowing with the blessings of the kindreds. Behold the waters of life.
Behold the waters of life.
If it will ever scroll forward, please join me in addressing our guests by reading from aloud from the words of affirmation in the front of your songbook.
Shut.
Beloved dead, ancient ones, noble ones, shining ones, we stand before you with pride, honor, and friendship, and accept these blessings which you have given. Apparently I didn't reverse today. We give this first blessing to the patron of all druidry, and to the patron of our grove, that those who support us may share in our fortunes. And now let us share in these blessings with my fancy new cups.
Give me the waters.
Stanley, where's the camera? Focus. Honestly, I'm not going to let you hold the camera anymore.
We keep taking things away from him, he won't do anything.
Well,
I think that's what he wants.
I mean, just say it. Two. Wager.
Huff and we puff
Share,
and we-
Stanley. It's the right thing to do.
Yes, someone's coming in a little bit. That's why I say two.
Well, she can have leftovers. She didn't make any sacrifices for us today.
She didn't even ask for the waters. How do we know she wants? She didn't say that she asked of them for free will.
Fancy cups.
Maybe she doesn't want waters.
Apple cider?
Oops, sorry.
I'll have a very,
Baptized.
apparently. Not a fan of the full body dunk, though.
This is a dribble vessel.
They're
Does
passing.
an investor need a bib?
But
They're passing.
okay. An apple cider.
There's yours.
Okay, and one for everyone else.
And one for Clara.
Not pouring anything till she gets here.
Watch where you're stepping out, Viviana.
Oh.
The waters of life.
Waters
The
of life.
waters of
The waters of life.
And we pour out this blessing for all of those who are remote or could not attend with us through no fault of their own. May these blessings find them no matter where they are. Make sure those get collected up, please.
We have one more omen for everyone.
And now we're going to pass out some individual omens.
Individual omens.
This is kind of like your future, what are they call it in the little cookie there?
Fortune
Your fortune cookie.
Fortune cookie.
When
Only
you
it's a fortune glass.
So on
What
the
are they?
pick one.
Which
On the
one
other
do you pick?
side-
The first one you saw.
On the other side is a rune, and we can look it up in the rune book after. There's a rune in each one.
I have a copy at home.
You can check it out at home.
Clearly. The real surprise is a wedding that didn't
And
cost
is
much.
there anyone online still?
They all signed off.
Fancy cups.
Pull one for Jill, though, because we told Jill we would pull one for her. Oh, hey, can I get one too?
Hmm?
Can I get one too?
Oh, I thought you got one.
Walk right past me.
Sorry.
Oh. And so this rite draws to a close. Let us thank all of those who have accepted our invitation and hospitality today. We'd like to all stand and face over here. Nope, not that one yet. Oh, I am missing. There's 3 shot glasses over there that still have stuff in them. The metal ones.
I got it.
in that side.
To all of our beloved dead, to our family members, to our friends, to those we miss, to those we hope to see again, to all of those who've gone ahead of us and know the secrets. Tops are kind of hot. Of the future that is ahead of us. What'd you guys spill on here? Wrecking my rocks. To all those we remember in the dark, to all those who look over us when we are challenged, to all those who thought we'd forgotten them, and to all those who can never be forgotten. To to the ancestors of the occult, to the ancestors of pagan theology, and to the ancestors of America. To all of you, we say, thank you. We thank you.
We thank
We
you.
thank you.
We thank you.
And now, Anima will join us at the Sacred Center.
Shining ones, eldest and brightest, we thank you for walking among us today. As this rite is ending, we give you this gift in parting, given out of love, asking nothing in return. Shining ones, we thank you.
Shining ones, we thank you. And now Stanley with the nature spirits. Somebody trade the camera with him. He has a whole pocket.
Spirits of the Spirits of the earth, fully manifest on this mortal plane, we thank you for your presence in the sanctuary today. We know that you remain among us always, felt but already seen. But as this rite is ending, we give you this gift in parting, giving out our love and asking nothing in return. Nature spirits, we thank you.
Nature spirits, we thank you. And finally with Gavin at the Ancestor Shrine.
Mighty ancestors, spirits of those gone before, we thank you for joining us here today as this rite is ending. We give you this gift in parting, given out of love and asking nothing in return. Ancestors, we thank you.
We thank you.
Ancestors, we thank you.
you.
Dark Soul Collector, Gatekeeper, you have stood with us at these crossroads, and your keen observations have kept the fires and waters safely contained to their tasks. Your mastery of the keys has kept us safe from those who would travel through the open ways to our sanctuary just to disrupt our rite. You have made it easier for our beloved kindreds to find their way to the sanctuary as our guests, and you have seen each of them safely to their own realms. You have allowed us to remain safely here and not be collected in your presence this evening. And for all of this and more, we thank you.
We thank you.
And now, whoever took Ray's part, you have some last words to say for our gatekeeper.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Now, Scythe Bearer, our rite has come to an end, and we have no more to ask of you at this time. Before you depart, though, accept this final gift, given out of love and asking nothing in return. Fearsome Grim Reaper, we thank you.
Fearsome Grim Reaper, we thank you. Nope, not Snake Eyes.
That'd be a problem.
And now, as our rite draws to an end, this giant skull is no longer needed to guide guests. The connections to the rise, too, are no longer needed for at this nexus. Ugh. And so let us calm the energies. Let us close the ways so that the veils between the realms may fall into place. Jonathan, Adam, Stanley, Gavin. You start.
Mighty fire, gift from the skies above, still the whirlwind, and let the fiery tunnel collapse. Calm the twist, calm the burn. Let the hungry flames dwindle until there is naught but smoke remaining. Calm the twist. Calm the burn. Let the clouds of smoke break apart, dissolving into gentle tendrils of scented mist. Calm the twist. Calm the burn. Let the way to the heavens, the domain of the sky deities, be closed.
Let the ways be closed.
Mighty waters, soothing balm of the world, fill the whirlpool and let the watery tunnel collapse. Calm the churn, calm the turn, calm the churn, calm the turn, calm the churn. Let the rushing walls of liquid collapse inward until there is naught but a steady flow. Calm the churn, calm the churn, calm the turn, and let the currents slow and spread, dissolving into the gentle lap and suck of water against its boundaries. Calm the churn, calm the turn, calm the churn, calm the churn. Let the way to the netherworld, the domain of the earth deities, be closed.
Let the ways be closed.
The ways be closed.
Enchanted cloak, first veil of life. Restore the charm and let the pleats fall flat. Compress to stretch, tack to tear. 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 Let the fabric be sewn until there is not but a seam between.
Stretch,
Tack to tear. Compress to stretch, tack to tear. And let the severed thread rejoin, resolving in a single shimmering blind. Compress to stretch, tack to tear. Compress to stretch, tack to tear. Let the gate to the Azure world, the realm of the other ones, be closed.
the gates be closed.
Let the gates be closed.
And so the fountain is returned. Oh, holy moly, we'll believe it forever. They want to. Everybody, calm down. They want to stay. They're like, no. You could forget about me. Just keep going. We're gonna stay.
Everybody, calm the hell down.
Dark soil, last cover of the day. Release the abyss and let the shearing walls unite. Still the shift, mend the rend.
Still the shift.
Mend the rend. Let the bedrock reform until there is naught but foundation below.
Still the shift.
Mend the rend. Let
Still the
the
shift.
Rome fall back, resolving into
Still
a
the
mounted
shift.
blanket of
Mend the
memory.
rend. Still the shift.
Mend the rend. Let the
Still
gate
the
to
shift.
the underworld,
Mend
the realm of the
rend.
dead, be closed.
Let the gates be closed. And so the well is returned, the fire pit is returned, the shrines are again but stone. And thus these ways are closed. The ways
are closed.
And so this rite comes to an end. The kindreds have returned to their realms, the ways are closed. And yet the hallows remain. Well, fire pit and shrines, tangible symbols of the cosmos, as it was in the beginning, as it is now, as it shall forever remain. When we depart this sanctuary, may these hallows echo in our minds, in our hearts, and in our spirits, that they may continue to connect to us to the realms beyond our own. And now there are a few last thank yous to be given before we depart, beginning with Viviana at our patron shrine.
Clever Luckbringer, even as your shrine remains in our sanctuary, so it is that you stay or go regardless of the ways between realms. Except, though, this final gift, given out of love and asking nothing in return. Hermes, we thank you.
Hermes, we thank you. And finally,
Get another desk back here.
And finally, we thank our host, the great-grandmother of many. Let us never forget that she will always care for us for as long as we remember and care for her in return. So one last time I say, Earth Mother, we thank you.
Earth
Mother, we thank you.
And now let us go forth into the world as kith, carrying with us the blessings of the kindreds and a spark of the energies of the realms. So be it, this rite is ended.
So be it, this rite is ended.
Fancy vehicle.
Come Z over here.
I only have one copy with me.
Come here.
Sure, are you ready to sing? Or at least listen along? I saw the light fade from the sky. On the wind I heard a sigh. And as the snowflakes cover my fallen brothers, I will say this last goodbye. Night is now falling, so ends this day. The road is now calling, and I must away. Over hill and under tree, through lands where never light has shone, by silver streams that run down to the sea. Under cloud, beneath the stars, over snow and winter's moon, I turn at last to paths that lead home. And though where the road then takes me, I cannot tell. We came all this way, but now comes the day to bid you farewell. Many places I have been, many sorrows I have seen, but I don't regret, nor I forget all who took that road with me. Night is now falling, so ends this day. The road is now calling, and I must away. Over hill and under tree, through lands where never light has shone, by silver streams that run down to the sea. To these memories I will hold, with your blessings I will go, to turn at last to paths that lead home. And though the road that takes me, I cannot tell. We came out this way, but now comes the day to bid you farewell. I bid you all a very fond farewell. Woo!
Tweet.
Oh, I get lovey-dovey now.
Is all you get.
I know.
Dude.
You can leave the key on the well. Give me the camera.
You're hugging everybody.
I am.
Hugging the camera.
Fabiano's been sitting in
Thank you.
for that craziness.
No, it was wonderful.
Thanks for having
Thank
me.
you. That was wonderful.